Welcome to the Ascension News. Today I'm with Jill Pettijohn and Janelle Kimaia. We are going to be talking about Mars conjunct Uranus. So I'm going to hand it over to Janelle. She's got a 5-card that she's going to explain to us first. Give us a little reading.
Okay, I think we should do the opening prayer first.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm going to have everyone just close their eyes and let's just take a few deep breaths to center ourselves. We devote this time to being together, to divine light and love. We give thanks to the Supreme Creator, to all that is, the gift of love that flows to every aspect of our being. As we share this time together with all souls that are coming together on this live stream, we claim health, love, healing, happiness, and freedom during this session. We give thanks for infinite intelligence. So be it, so it is, so it has been. Amen.
Good.
Okay. Be it, so it has been.
Sorry. All right.
As Mary said, I wanted to pull 3 cards. I ended up pulling 5, but I think these are really great cards for today. So these are for the collective. So the first card that I pulled is Mother Earth.
Oh, so beautiful.
And this is
bring it down just a little bit and more center right there. Bring it more center right there. Oh my God, that's beautiful. And I like the way she has the earth on her belly.
Right? Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
So this is about feeling loved and comforted. So the message of this card is to allow ourselves to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting us in this moment with the shield of love and light. And as we know, Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. So it's a very auspicious card. And because the eyes and the heart of Mother Earth, the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, we are her child. So she's highly protective of all the children of the earth, and she's always there to give us everything we need to grow and expand. So every day the earth experiences challenges, and she's constantly adapting and she's constantly overcoming these challenges. So her energy on this card, I'll show it again.
So beautiful.
So her energy is represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone. So behind her, this can really help us, just leading by example. It helps us to adapt to the changes of our lives that are going to constantly be coming our way. So if you felt ungrounded in the past week, today especially, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. So we may not feel like we're children, but in the eyes of the divine, we are all children of the light. So it's important that we know that and we feel love. No matter who we all are deserving of that love. So it's also really important to note that this also speaks to challenges that we may have with our mothers or with being mothers ourselves, and knowing that the energies of mother are healing, and it's going to really help us clear any ancestral blockages, preventing us from making that connection, that sacred love connection with ourselves and with others. So this is a really great card to start off with.
Really powerful. Yes.
Yeah. So the second card that I pulled is the Star Ancestor.
Wow.
And I just love this card because it has the pyramids in the background.
Yeah.
So cool. And
light in his
this
he's got light on his cheeks.
Yes. So, and you can see like all the constellations in the background. But so this card is about following the voice of your soul.
Ooh.
And this is so, so important. Just listening to the messages that are coming from your soul and your higher self. And these incredible beings, the Star Ancestors, are really divine embodiments of love. They bring wisdom from the higher realms. So often, I know I do, people will feel connected when they look up to the sky and they see the stars. And that's because we're remembering all our connections to the stars. And this is what this card represents. So it's reminding us that we have this support from our ancestors, and we just need to call on them and they're going to be there for us. So they can help us just navigate our soul's calling and listening to those messages. And there really is a deeper purpose to our journey, for all of us. Not only were we born for a purpose, but we're all here for a purpose. And for many of us, that's to be a bright light in the world, and just being able to send out that energy into the universe is so important. So this is about continuing to follow the cosmic guidance, everything that's coming our way. Just keep following it, keep listening. So that's another great card. So this is like my favorite because I just think it's so beautiful. This is the third card that I pulled, and this is the Warrior card.
Ooh,
Okay.
wow. I love this deck.
This is my Angels and Ancestors deck. So this is the Warrior. So this is all about being fearless and standing strong.
Mm,
And the message of this card is to not back down, make your opinions heard, and don't settle for second best.
wow.
So a warrior is really anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and to do what needs to be done in order to get to where they want to be. So this card really embodies that fierce primal love, the warrior within energy that you can call on to protect yourself. So even if you don't think you love yourself, if you're exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself, that's an act of fierce love for yourself. So although the warrior in the card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light, and he has the capacity to shine that light even more brightly when there's darkness ahead. So if you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is very important for you. So when you feel fear, you're on the verge of something big, something bigger than yourself. So it could be a massive breakthrough that's happening for the collective, and it's really going to help us all to move forward. So don't be frightened because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. So this is really important for anyone who's just feeling fear of what's going to happen ahead, and what's happening in every moment. So it's a good one as well.
Beautiful.
And the fourth card is the Heart Guardian.
Oh,
Love
beautiful.
that.
Stunning.
Love this. Love and let yourself be loved. So the message of this card is just welcome any opportunity to be loved, to give and receive it. So this is all about angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with any issues surrounding the heart. And this is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether it's with yourself, with family. It's about enabling you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust and discern whom to trust and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship. So it's important to remember that we are all love, we are all lovable, and we are all loving. The energy of love is surrounding this entire world at this time. Angels are swirling around us, encouraging us to open our hearts and reveal the blessings that we all have to offer in our own unique ways. And we're all deserving of love. So it's really important to just have a balance between giving and receiving in these times.
Wow.
And
Beautiful.
is my favorite, the moon.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Okay. So, the moon, take note of intuitive messages. So, use your intuition, practice, practice, practice discernment. I can't say that enough. And see through illusions and blockages. The moon is so strongly associated with, as we know, the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. So if the sun is the god, the moon is the goddess, and she offers this powerful energy of polarity and balance. So she has like this cyclical energy, as we know, as the tides, as the moon cycles. So the moon has a dark side, and it's just dark. Now, dark doesn't mean that it's negative, and the moon can show us that what we've kept in the dark, what we've hidden in the shadows. So lunar energies are really surrounding us at this time and allowing us to understand what we've hidden, what is standing in our way. So not everything is as it seems, and we're all being guided to use our own discernment. So when the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So really, it's a message to just take note of what we're feeling at this time, what's coming up. Um, these are messages from our soul and from angels. So the moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What am I refusing to deal with in this moment? So if you are doing those things, it could be you're holding on to shadows when your destiny is to be in the light and to raise your consciousness. So this is a really, really great card because the moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So I will leave you with that.
Wow.
Oh.
Out of the darkness. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That was really good. Really good.
yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was it.
Yes.
You're welcome. So I'm going to dig into today, being that it is January 20th, and our theme for today, topic of discussion, is the Mars Uranus conjunction. So, this is an astrologically potent inauguration day. It's very interesting that we have this conjunction on inauguration day. I'm not sure that's ever happened. I did not check, but it's been talked about a lot between astrologers, and this is one planetary aspect that they were very concerned with in regards to safety and security, because Mars is the planet of aggression and violence, while Uranus is the planet of unpredictability, unexpected events. So when these two cosmic forces combine, as they have today, it's usually time to like sound the alarm for like potential danger because you never know what's going to happen. But today has been, I would say, pretty uneventful and pretty calm in terms of just what's going on in the world. But usually this energy brings like a high chance for accidents, violence, riots. So it's really important because this energy is going to kind of carry through the rest of the week. So it's important to just be extra careful and conscious for your personal safety, and just being aware and using discernment.
Mm.
So I would say this time it's really the time to avoid potentially violent situations or people. And on the positive side, the high side, a Mars Uranus conjunction, it's also a wonderful combination for innovative leadership and taking immediate action on your intuitive feelings, which is one of the cards that I pulled, being the moon. So it's really about acting on intuition. Um, so in politics and other areas with Uranus and in Taurus, this conjunction can represent rapid and radical change to existing structures. So there's really a lot going on. And luckily, it's been it's been kind of stable today. And there's some other things happening. There's also Jupiter coming into play, which is tense. It's basically making a square between Mars and Uranus. So Jupiter has the power to basically exaggerate everything, meaning it can make people feel extra impulsive, overconfident in their abilities today, which can in turn lead to clashes with other people. Um, so that there might have been a little bit of that today. So it's really not a good day to pick a fight with someone or to be combative with anyone. Um, so my message is really today, just find a healthy way to channel your frustration or air out your feelings in a way that doesn't harm others, but a way that's cathartic for you. Um, and just kind of bring yourself back to the heart, because that's where we need to focus on being. And this kind of Mars Uranus energy is going to occupy the floor for some time. So it's really, the signs are that this year is kind of going to be a conflicted year. Um, but, once more, we do see the potential conflict in that aspect between like the earthy structure and stability and radical change. So these are going to be really interesting times this year. So it's all about just watching, using your discernment, and I'm going to try to put a positive spin on this, because it's not about doom and gloom. This is just astrologically speaking. Um, these are very Aquarian times, and the Great Conjunction started that off. Um, so we kind of need to get used to the idea that things will not be the same again. We have crossed a dividing line, and it's time to really shift our way of thinking, formulate new responses to these old problems that we've had for so long, to just really set things in motion. So it's really a time to go within and really not be so quick to judge, because tempers are high right now, and this energy is going to be coming to like, it's going to come to a climax. So it's really about watching yourself and keeping your emotions in check, because I know this week has had a lot of strong, intense aspects, and it's just going to continue out into 2021. So no matter what happens, it's really vital to have no fear. Um, this world is completely bizarre at times and chaotic, and it's uncertain, but there's so much that is going on in the other realms that will never be reported for us in this dimension. Um, and it goes far beyond what we are seeing here in this illusionary 3D world. Um, so, and I also like to note that I feel like never before have we had so many powerful, ancient, advanced souls, incarnated on this plane. Star seeds, medicine workers, warriors,
Mm-hmm.
healers, guides, sages, whoever, whatever you want to call them, like we've all dropped down here. Um, I feel like for the greatest show ever. So, oh, I'm getting emotional. Wow. I don't know why. I'm just so like happy to be here. Wow, this never happens. I'm so happy to be here just at this time, and um just seeing this all play out, and seeing humanity just like, take this next step. And we're all here for a reason. So it's important to note that what is coming, it can't be stopped. It's already unfolding. So just let your intuition and your inner guidance system, and your wisdom, multidimensional wisdom, and your soul be your guide at this time. Um, and just try to watch what's coming in, what's unfolding from a neutral, and detached standpoint as much as you can. I know it's really, really challenging because there's so many things going on, and it's really hard not to tap into the collective mind and get sucked into that. But it's really important to stay neutral and detached, and almost as if, things are appearing on a movie screen and we're just sitting in the audience, just casually observing, but not getting drawn in, fully, not letting our emotions get sucked into that. I think that's so important, because this year is going to be another roller coaster of ups and downs. Like, this isn't the end. So we have to go through this. Um, but in the end, everything is going to be okay. I do, I do believe that in my heart. We're all just going through this process and this journey, and we're here because we're tough. We wouldn't be here if we weren't tough. Like, we can all handle this. Um, we were tough enough to come down here and do this, so we can handle it. Um, and for those, I want to say that find themselves judging, separating, and disliking members of the human race. Um, and this could be for many reasons, and I won't go into the reasons, but it's important to really address yourself, your inner self, um, because these actions are really just a deactivation of the heart, and it
Mm-hmm.
just needs more separation, more division that we really, really do not need right now. Um, we all have come here to kind of just be in a state of love, be in our hearts, be grounded in our hearts. So we really need to bring clarity to the situation. And also, humans are humans. We all do things that are um, not ideal. We all lie, we all cheat, we all steal. And the moral of the story is to never place your faith in any human being. Because I think when we do that, we set ourselves up, um, for disappointment, for failure. And we really have to place our faith in the divine, because you will literally win every time when you do that. You'll be victorious every time, and justice will be served every time, because the light of God never fails. We are all love, we are all light, and we are all here to come together at the end of the day. And I firmly believe in that. I believe that that's where we're headed. We just have to hold our ground with that. So, yeah, that is my positive spin.
That is beautiful. What my takeaway from that is that when you're feeling aggravated for any reason, to go deeper into the light and channel your intuition. Let that aggravation be the moment you're still, so that you can get reconnected to something greater. That aggravation is a little slap to settle down
Yeah,
and listen. I mean, that was such a powerful message.
listen, listen, because I think we get aggravated because we like to think that we're in control. And the truth is, we aren't. None, none of us are. And
Humble. It's about being humble.
yeah, about being humbled and telling our ego to sit down and shut up, because you're not you're not in control here. Um,
Exactly.
It's it's interesting. I just read a little bit about the moon's phase, and the moon actually shifted into Taurus at 10:59 this morning. So
mhm,
it actually brought a little bit of shift, a little bit of peace into the whole equation. And then
exactly.
you were talking about all of the star beings, and I just today was um, reading a little bit from a midwife and two midwives that I know, and they've had there's been a lot of babies born in the coal at this time. in the
Mm,
sack. So
yeah,
that's
that's a
pretty
very
special.
special. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So there's a lot of really beautiful things happening at the same time. And I
Absolutely.
just want to thank you for your beautiful words and intuition and inspiration because everyone needs it right now. So
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you,
I'm going
lady.
to shuffle the AlcheMary cards and see what oil is going to come up and where we can put it. Just get recommitted to the light. Just going to see where we can go with the card right there. Okay. Oh, I love this. Oh my God. This is called Cella V number 5. It's self-love. All right. I am grateful, thankful, and blessed. Self-love and self-esteem fills my mind, body, and spirit. I'm attracted to like-minded people with every inhale. Self-regard is magnetically attracted to me. With every exhale, I wholeheartedly express my self-worth. With self-assurance and honey, I'm now charmed worthy. Wow, let me get that oil out. We need that self-love. So to me, that's saying about self-care, taking that quiet, get into the light, and self-care. Celavi, I have 23 oils. Celavi is my only oil that's an actual perfume. And I say that because there are 12 oils and it's not diffused. I have to put carrier oils in some of the other ones because of oregano, thyme. So it is the original perfume. So you definitely, when you're wearing a perfume, you want to put it on your palms. This one we're going to put on our third eye. We're going to put a bit on our crown right there, and neck, and then earlobes. I've been into earlobes lately. I never put on my ear. But in old days, the women would put like perfume on their earlobes. I guess when they would swish around.
That was behind your ears, wasn't it?
I don't know. So we're going to put earlobes behind the behind your knees, on your hands. So if you shake, you're like getting that oil in there. Okay. So I don't have much to say. I mean, Janelle, you really covered that. And we normally do mantra, mudra, meditation, but I'm going to hand it over to Jill, and she's going to give us some more wisdoms. And then Janelle's going to give us a mudra, and then Jill will do the closing prayers, and then we'll do announcements. So, with
Okay. Hi, everyone. So I've just been thinking about everything that was said and, how everybody's feeling. And I also have a deck of cards. I use the Sacred Destiny cards. So I was just going to pick one of those and shuffle them and see what that one says.
okay, I love that. This is a card day,
A
definitely.
card day, yeah.
I love it.
And I love these cards. They're so I'm just going to pick one. I'm not a great shuffler. Oh, look, transformation.
Beautiful. Bring it more to the center. Oh,
Mhm.
that is
Isn't that nice?
pretty. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That kind of speaks for itself, I think. And, definitely today onwards and, the way that Mars is in conjunction with Uranus and the fact that the moon started to move into Taurus. And I think that things are going to settle down in a good way. It was like, a little bit edgy this morning, perhaps. And I think towards the end of the day and end of the night, it's going to be calmer. We might get some good rest tonight,
Yeah.
hopefully. And, just maintain your vigilance. And at the same time, I have this stone. My mother actually gave me this stone.
Bring it
Oops.
more this way. There. Oh
From
my,
New Zealand. She's she's
beautiful.
um she's beautiful.
Oh my God.
So she's Poinamu jade from New Zealand, from the rivers, And we're talking about the divine mother and that mother energy, that energy of love, that divine energy. So I was just holding this and I was feeling that groundedness and how to stay grounded in ourselves at this time. When we're grounded, we're more able to see things clearly, you know, and come from a place of the heart rather than if you're not grounded, you tend to shoot off in different directions out somewhere, and it's not always very clear. And so I was thinking about that, staying grounded, how you can do that, being outside, being in ceremony, like everything is a ceremony in your life. How you walk upon this earth, how you take that first step outside, when you breathe the air, when you go out and you look at everything, and your gratitude for the day, for each other, for
Mm.
all beings everywhere, and for the water. And then I think about that, and I think about how we can take care of ourselves, how we can nourish ourselves, and using um, food. Um, and food can be everything around us. It's not just the food that we put into our body, but being conscious about what you take into your body, being conscious of the foods that you choose to eat, whole foods, foods that are organic, foods that are grounding. Um, for those of us in the East where it's much colder, root vegetables. Soups and things like that that nourish, keep you warm, keep you grounded and centered, and you know, and just balancing with a little sweetness, a little tartness, so that you can be all wholesome, all one,
Yeah.
and in your heart, your mind, and your spirit, and so that we're able to listen, so that we're able to hear the divine guidance that comes from those that are watching over us. And when we do that, we can um, consciously and in community raise the vibration of for all beings everywhere. And at this time, I feel that those of us who have strength and stamina are grounded can gather the energy and lift it. We lift it up
Yeah.
so that no one's left behind. You know,
Inclusive
um,
and being
yeah,
inclusive.
and so there's lots of little tools that you can use. That's like I always my go-to is water because that's the first medicine. Water, and you can use that every day. Every morning, I talk to the water. I give thanks. I'm grateful for it. I pray with the water, and I drink it. You know, and so if you're feeling a little bit blah de blah, or however you might be feeling, or a little bit angry or aggressive or something, take that water and use it. You know, that way, and ask it for help. Ask it to wash away those feelings and give it back to the earth.
Yeah.
And then, there's different things you can use to burn. I've been using sweetgrass tonight. Last week I used sage, but I really love sweetgrass because it's good for the mind.
Mm.
And, that
Bring it forward.
someone once told me,
Bring it forward again.
sorry?
Bring it forward again. I want to see it.
Ah, it's a braid.
Ah.
There we go.
I don't think I've ever bought sweetgrass, or if I have, it was mixed in with something else.
Yeah, you can, a lot of places you can buy it.
Mm.
And it's very sweet. It just leaves a nice Someone once told me it's very good for children, very good for the mind, for the
Mm-hmm.
children's mind in us all.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
use that one quite a bit. And you can use sage or cedar or, different incenses, copal, palo santo, um, all those just to clear the air, sage, keep it all good.
yeah.
And I usually always smudge in the morning, smudge in the morning. And sometimes if it's been a hard day, I'll smudge at night too. But usually always I clear my house in the morning. And even though it's cold here, I open the door and let the air out. Can't leave it inside.
Get out.
Yeah. So, that's really what I can offer for today, I think, is just a few simple things. And it goes along with everything that Janelle said, and Mary, your oils and your good words too. Uh, um, I think we can't get enough of that sweetness in our souls.
Yes.
'Cause that helps that energy, that light energy that comes through our crowns, comes down through us. And, I always do a little meditation using that white light that comes from above all the way to the ground, all the way into Mother Earth, to the fire and waters inside of her, and then all the way back up. And so using that energy um, s- to spread our our words, our and share that energy for all those that are willing and all those that are there to be able um, to embrace it, you know.
Yeah.
And we're all light beings, and we're all divine beings. So um, just that reminder. So that's all I can think of saying today.
That's beautiful.
I said about 5 minutes.
That is perfect. All right, I think Janelle has a mudra for us to kind of help us get more connected to the self, I suppose.
Okay. So I think this is a great mudra for today. So it's the Matanji Mudra. So this one is about connecting to the energies of the solar plexus chakra, which is going to bring about peace with oneself and the environment. So we're going to go ahead and so you're going to clasp your hands together, leaving the middle fingers up, and then your thumbs are going to be, if you guys clasp together. So like this. So we are going to just close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Just stay here for a minute and we're just going to imagine this sacred fire just washing away all the fears, the impurities, the self-doubts, the judgments, the condemnations, the blame of ourselves, of others, our environment, whatever it may be. You just want to wash that away in this moment and just focus on pure peace within and extending into our world. Just inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one last time and exhale. Slowly come back and just Relax. So I think that's a great mudra.
It really is.
For the coming weeks, because it helps to calm the overactive mind, just relieve any stress and anxiety. Um, so I wanted to share a mantra that for me, faith is really big. Um, and it can be faith in yourself, faith in divine. I try not to place faith in others because that tends to lead to disappointment and unrealistic expectations. So I want to focus on faith in the divine and ourselves. So my little mantra is so faith over fear. So when we place faith above this mountain of fear, we can move that mountain. Um, and for me, that's really the important takeaway is just having faith in the divine plan every single day. Um, and being grateful for being here every morning, for waking up and just saying thank you, um, that we are here living this journey, um, sharing our truth, sharing our message, and just having faith that it's going to impact others in a very positive way. And yeah, just saying, not receiving that fear. Um, and it's easier said than done, especially now. Fear tends to creep in when you least expect it, but faith is so much stronger. And I just really want everyone to hold on to whatever faith they have um, going forward. Just hold on to it, tap into it, um, into the divine, in yourself, especially ourselves. And I really think that anything is possible when we have faith. So that's important.
Definitely. Beautiful. Okay, I guess we're ready for the closing prayer, Jill. So if you're ready, we're ready.
Okay. Well, I think it's been a very positive and uplifting little session we've had today.
I think so.
As well. I think it's
I
really nice.
I think I'm going to remember to sage in the morning. That was my takeaway from you. I sage at night,
Yeah,
but not in the morning. I'm going to try it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for sharing that.
Um, just ask everybody to take a deep breath, center yourself, and just want to say thank you to Creator for this day, to the Holy Divine Mother, the Holy Divine Beings that watch over us, for the four sacred directions around the earth, the sun, the moon, and the stars that watch over us, take care of us, give us energy, give us light, give us balance. Um, I want to say thank you to our Mother Earth. Thank you to all of the waters everywhere, the waters within us, the birthing waters, the waters that come from inner earth, that come from the springs that run down the mountains into the rivers, the waterfalls, the lakes, the streams, and out into the ocean, and that wash away all the negativity, and that we might find balance and harmony in ourselves these next few days, and that there will be faith. We continue to hold our faith and our trust that everything will be okay. And so I just want to say thank you to Mary and Janelle for being here together with us in this little group, and everybody that participates, everybody that watches afterwards, that 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 this energy can somehow touch you in your heart, your mind, your spirit, and something good will come out of it, and you'll take something from this with you into tomorrow, into the next day, and it will give you some peace of mind. So I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for this day. Thank you for each and everyone's hearts, minds, and spirits, and that there continue to be peace on earth, and for all children everywhere, may they have a smile when they wake up tomorrow. Thank you.
Amen. Oh my God, so beautiful. Shirley, I love the way you do the closing prayers. I really, really do. So I love these two gorgeous girls. We have a few announcements. So I'm going to start with that, and then we'll say goodbye. I still have my beauty. All my oils are 33.33 till the end of the month. And then I wanted to talk about the portal, or Janelle's going to talk about the next. We have 4 more events, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more events. So Janelle, you want to talk about that real quick?
Sure. So our next event will be February 22nd. So that is Portal Monday. And then March 3rd, we have Portal Wednesday. There's a new moon coming up April 12th. Lunar eclipse in Sagittarius will be further along May 26th. And then a solar eclipse in Gemini will be on Wednesday, June 9th. So a lot of exciting things are happening in the stars, so tune in to find out.
Yes, and we will have different groups of girls. Monday we'll have probably Stephanie and Priscilla. Wednesday we'll probably have this crew plus Paulina, and then it's mostly Wednesdays. And then we have Janelle has some pieces left. She has a couple of pieces left. You want to talk about those, Janelle?
Yes, so I am selling my artwork that is called Fractured Light. It's intuitive art that's embedded with Reiki and light language. So each piece is uniquely channeled with the intention of connecting with the higher dimensions and portals of light. I have my small canvases starting at $30, and my large pieces are available upon request.
And they're really stunning, and just the power. She brought some to our last event at the when we were open at the studio, and I'm telling you, those pieces were just charging people's energy, and they were so blown away. They're stunning, stunning and beautiful. So we want to thank you. I'm going to play a little music. I want to thank you for participating with us. Please, please go to the YouTube, subscribe, like, and share. Blessings, love, and peace. Drink water. Do a ceremony with water. Your life will be changed. Thank you, girls. Love you both. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.